Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Cities Skylines. So, let's continue where we left off and see if we can reach 75,000 population in this episode. Let's have a look at leisure. I could build a few more parks to raise land value, but land value seems to be mostly fine, especially in residential zones. This is all specialized industries, so it can't level up. Another building is on fire. And we got one abandoned building somewhere around here. There it is. And more abandoned buildings. That's not good. Another one here. I'll just get rid of all of them. Another one. And another one. I think that's it. Don't see any more abandoned buildings. Yep, there's another one right here. Okay, done. Nope, not done. One more. That's a commercial zone. Okay, now it's done. Let's take a look at the wonky wheel. I think I need to zone it a little bit more. Not all of the residential zones are filled yet. They are still building up. We got a little bit of demand for industry and offices. Yep, the office zones are almost filled up. Well, this looks mostly fine. I can build a few more unique buildings still. Like the statue? Which one was it? Oh yeah, this one. Statue of Industry. I could build it somewhere. Somewhere around here, perhaps. Right here? That's not a bad idea. There's some space over here as well, but that would involve changing the road. I'll just build it here. That seems reasonable. There we go. Done. Okay. I might get rid of this landfill site, but I'll have to empty it to another facility. Let's do it. I don't like it right here. Would be nice to get rid of it. Other than that, well, there's not a whole lot to do right now. I don't see any problems that would require my attention. We can keep working on the wonky wheel. The airport is doing fine. I could get some commercial zones around the airport. The noise near the airport will be a little bit rough. Yeah, look at this. That's pretty rough. But that's the reason I built it away from the residential areas. The buildings are leveling up. Yep, upgrade underway. All of these are slowly upgrading. Some of them will actually reach max level. Like this one. Alright, let's... Oh, demand for industry and offices is going up. I could expand one of the industrial zones. But which one? I don't really want to expand this one because there's a lot of traffic here already. I could expand this one a bit. I could get some forest industry right here. That's not a terrible idea. Okay, this road is a little bit busy. Might want to upgrade it. Does it actually require upgrades? Yeah, there's a lot of traffic over here. What are you guys doing? Yeah, there's a lot of traffic around here. But this is a huge industrial zone. So that's not exactly surprising. Right, let's upgrade this road. That might help a little bit. Like this. Fix the power line. I don't think I actually need this power line anymore. No, I think I do. I just need my entire power grid to be connected. Otherwise, we might run into some problems. Yep, there is a lot of traffic over here, but that's pretty hard to avoid. But that probably means I don't want to expand this industrial zone even more. I might just start a completely new industrial zone somewhere around here. We do have a lot of forests. I could just start one around here and connect it to wonky wheel. Well, there are a few options. Let's take a look at resources. Is there any oil anywhere? There is a little bit of oil right here, but that's a bit far away from everything. Yeah, there's no more oil anywhere else, just this little patch. I could get some oil industry there. It's just so far away from everything. I don't think that's such a brilliant idea. No, probably not. I might just stick to forest industry. What about farming industry? Do we have some fertile land? There's a bit of fertile land right here. So I could get some industry here. I could expand Farmville a little bit. There's still a bit of fertile land at the edge of Farmville. So that's not a terrible idea. Alright, let's do that then. Shouldn't be too bad. And if it causes a lot of problems, I'll just demolish it. Just connect it like that. And we can get some right here. Seems reasonable. And connect it through here. I can always relocate that park, but that won't be necessary. Okay, good. Expand the district first. Like so. And zone it as industrial. Just zone everything. Done. Make sure they have water. Just connect it through here. And they should have electricity. We have some demand for commercial. And population is going up, that's good. I will unlock monuments at 75,000. So that's what I'm shooting for. Alright, let's zone some of these. I'll just zone this as commercial, that was the plan in the long run. And zone here as offices. There we go. Looks good. I can also get some offices close to the airport, maybe? Was this a one-way? No, it wasn't. Yeah, I might zone some offices over here, why not? Offices don't care about noise, so it makes sense to get some. Alright, that's fine. They have water already. Should be good. Another thing I need to work on a little bit more is public transportation, probably. I could maybe get some more bus lines. Let's see. I could get a bus line around Frankenville. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's create one real quick. So we'll go around like this. Like this. Then go to the other side. It should go through the roundabout. Come on, add stop. What? Do you really have to go like that? What? No, that's a different bus line. Yeah, he will go through here. That's exactly what I wanted. Right here. Yeah, I'll just go around entire Frankenville. That seems reasonable. Just make a big loop. I'm gonna stop here. And complete the line. Looks good. That should keep them happy-ish. I could get some trains. As in for passengers, not cargo trains. That's not a terrible idea. But a train station does generate a lot of noise pollution. Can we get some more bus lines somewhere? I already have one around Wonky Wheel. Where else? What about this area? Squares are boring. Hulk Hill. I could get one around Hulk Hill and to Sunset Square. That's the ore industry. Okay, let's go through Hulk Hill and to Farmville. Alright, we can go to Farmville and then back to Hulk Hill. Back to the third stop. Can stop here on the way. And back to Sunset Square. Done. So, house population, we're almost at 75,000. Let's have a look at unique buildings. I can still build the Mall of Moderation somewhere. The Grand Mall, the tax office. Yeah, quite a few unique buildings still. Expo Center. 25 noise pollution. Science Center. What generates the least noise pollution? Tax office. I could get something around the airport. What about the Expo Center? Somewhere close to the airport. That makes sense. That's 25 noise pollution. Not that bad. Where can we get it? Well, somewhere around here. I might have to move the trucks if I want to build it. Right here. I don't want it too close to the residential zones. Really? I can't place it here? Yeah, I need to move the trucks if I want to place it here. Let's do that then. I like this location. So pause for a moment. Let the train through. Alright, let's make it happen. Let that train go away. I'll place the Expo Center first. That will demolish the power line as well. Yeah, whatever, that's okay. I can fix the power line. Not actually sure if I need that power line all that much. Yeah, demolish that. Can connect it like this. No. Yeah, these are all connected. I definitely don't need this power line specifically. Okay, back to the railway tracks. Let's fix them real quick. Before unpausing. This might need some more fixes actually. Yep. This definitely needs more fixes. This needs to go down sooner. Like this. Remove that. Okay, now we can connect it. Go down. There we go. Looks good. Unpause. How's the noise now? Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, it's fine. These are all commercial zones. Yeah, it's fine. But there's a lot of noise in this area. And they need water. How unreasonable of them. There, done. Almost 24,000. We should be hitting 25,000 very soon. Oh, I forgot water for these guys. That's probably not good. There. Don't abandon the buildings. Okay, they abandoned one already. Almost 24,000. Come on. What's the problem here? Not enough educated workers. Really? How's education then? Oh yeah, I need one more elementary school somewhere. How about high schools? Yeah, I need a high school somewhere. Probably around here. I'll need one around one key wheel eventually. Wait, no, I have one already. So it looks like I need one in Frankenville. There's a high school here. I can raise the budget instead. That might be a slightly better solution. How's our budget? Education. It's already at 120%. 125. I might end up just lowering it back to 100 and building more schools and universities. But let's go with 125. Still not 24,000. Come on, there we go, 24,000. We need 1,000 more population. And that will unlock the monuments. Meanwhile, let's get more unique buildings. Let's have a look at the cheaper ones. I can still get the Mall of Moderation somewhere. Somewhere close to the airport. Somewhere around one key wheel. Maybe around here. I could actually connect this with this. That might be bad for traffic though. Is this a one-way? No, it's not. Alright, let's do something like this. And we can get the Mall of Moderation right here. That's actually pretty big. No? Can I build it like that? I want it a little bit closer. Shorter road. There, like that. That should be fine. Yep. Done. I can always move it if necessary. Have some water. Might as well connect this. Not that there's any reason to. Speaking of water, yeah, this is still fine. Electricity is fine. How's health? Death care seems mostly fine. Did I build a crematorium around Wonky Wheel? I think I did. No, I didn't? This is the closest one, alright. I should probably build one more. Let's have one right here. How's land value? It's pretty high in the center, that's nice. Leisure. A little bit of red over here. I built a lot of parks. These are all mostly parks. These are all parks. That's a lot of parks. And I do have a policy that raises land value close to parks. Unique buildings. These are all the unique buildings we got so far. That's quite a lot. So give me 75,000. Go. Demand is going up. I'm still a little bit undecided about the new industrial zone. I don't want to expand these existing big industrial zones, because that will make traffic even worse. And traffic is already pretty bad over here. I might create a second connection. Maybe. That might help a bit. It would help reduce traffic. At least for trucks entering the area. It doesn't have to be two-way. Yeah, let's actually do that. That might help a little bit. So, highway. This will require a ramp. Not sure if there's enough space to do that. Might not be. But let's find out. Well, I can always rebuild this. A tiny little bit. Yeah, okay, let's rebuild this a bit. Remove that real quick. Okay, now. Curved road toll. Like this. That looks a little bit awkward. But the idea here is to build a ramp that will go like that. And then connect it under the ramp. That's actually a bit of an overkill, I think. Go left. There, that should be fine. And connect through here. Under the supports, obviously. There. Now we can go down. And connect directly to the industrial zone. This is going to be one way only. To see if it's going to reduce traffic at least a little bit. It should. Because anyone coming from this direction should use this highway instead of going all the way here. That's the idea behind it. I don't even need this connection, but I'll build it anyway. Because reasons. Maybe some of them will use it. Yeah, some of them will use it. Now, I can't help this. But that's still a lot of traffic. I could upgrade these roads a little bit. This should probably be a one-way. Yeah, I need more one-ways around here. Or I can upgrade this. Let's upgrade it to 6-lane. Yeah, 1 lane in both directions is not really enough for that road specifically. Upgrade it. Upgrade this one as well. That should help a bit. Oh, power line is broken. I probably don't need all of these power lines, but I like to make sure my entire power grid is connected. Because otherwise, some areas might run out of electricity, even though our total production will be fine. So for example, I want the nuclear power plant to be connected to the entire city. House population, we're almost at 25,000. Come on. Give me 25,000. Get some more residential zones. There are still some zones that aren't filled. You can get some more offices around here. Like that. House noise. Yep, looks fine. Can get some residential. There. Still got some demand for industrial and commercial. Let's get some commercial zones close to the airport. That should be fine. So right here. At least we can use this area for something. Now that we actually have it. There. And they are building up already. Good, good. The airport is doing fine. The airport is not cheap. Almost 5,000 per week. That's pretty high upkeep. So speed free. Demand for industrial and offices is skyrocketing. Okay, I can give you more offices, no problem. I can just build more offices around the expo center. That seems reasonable. Right next to the airport? Yeah, why not? Offices don't care about noise. And more commercial. I should just zone everything here. Back to residential. There's zero demand for residential right now. I could lower taxes for residential zones a little bit. I could lower them by 1%. Let's have a look. They are at 9. Oh, there we go. We are now a Megalopolis, 75,000. And that unlocks monuments. And that's the last step. Yep. So monuments. So monuments require certain unique buildings. Yeah, monuments are huge buildings that offer the ultimate solution to certain city services. They are unlocked by unique buildings, and individual monuments require different combinations of unique buildings. So we have a fusion power plant. 1 million. Yeah, these things are not cheap. That's for sure. Space elevator. So this still requires a tax office. This requires a grand mall. Eden project. Business park. Medical center. Courthouse. And the Hadron Collider. Okay. Colossal order offices. Alright. Interesting. Well, can I just check the requirements here? So, the Hadron Collider. We need colossal order offices. Aquarium. Yeah, we don't have any of these. The closest one that I can build is the space elevator. I have everything except the Grand Mall for the space elevator. So we could go for that one. But these are all extremely expensive. This will create a huge influx of tourists who also like to spend money while visiting. Yeah, I like money. Who doesn't? I can't actually afford this right now. Yeah, that's a lot of money. But anyway, I'm going to finish this part here and continue in next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.